Well, he's going to be AFK for his death, then, isn't he?
The
thing. We'll simply play it out from your perspective.
Mm-hmm. Well,
we'll try to save him. Well, Elf might.
I don't think Elf will, and you're not really in a position to help.
Well,
you already fucked off.
Yeah, no, we're not there. I know.
Miles away.
I stay.
I will mourn his death. I will mourn his death.
Okay. That's all right. He's already discussed that with me. If he dies, he'll probably just swap out to the female character that I introduced from his hometown, which will have stunningly very much the same build as him. So that part's easy.
Close enough.
Okay.
There it is. Already alive. You're lucky in Queensland is single party recording, Nos.
You're lucky. Sorry, what? Go fuck yourself? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow. Let's record
it. If this is the worst thing that I've said that's been recorded, then I'm not doing too badly.
Yeah. What am I looking for here?
Nah, spent some time last night actually writing out all of the places that were in my head in the terminal, so that I've actually got a list that I can reference so I don't forget places. So it's like if you go, okay, I want to go and find this, I can go, all right, there's this place. So did a bit of work on that.
Left them this full screen in Google. Function. Tablet.
Where the hell did he go? There he is.
Don't need to stink. Found it myself. Alright. That's not. Just tell me if there's like bad background noise or anything. It looks like right.
Will do.
Just say so. I'm on the road at the moment. We're in sunny Toowoomba.
Toowoomba?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck you doing in Toowoomba?
Pointed at a map and go, fuck it, we'll go there.
But Toowoomba? Like, nobody points at Toowoomba and goes, that sounds like a really great place to go.
I haven't been here. Whatever.
Haven't you? Oh.
Well, like you said, why would you?
Also true. All I remember is because we went up there for volleyball tournaments back in high school.
Okay, that's a reason.
Which are always in the middle of winter. And standing up there, the like wind chill factor is like -7 degrees. It's yeah, so I remember it just being brutal, whereas I'm sitting in 34 degrees down here at the moment, so.
Alright, it's gonna make a bevo. I'm not.
Jesus, Lachlan's only on 1 health.
Oh yeah, no, so He got rezzed with 3 health, and then the next move that the glowing one did was the pulse, which then took 2 health away.
An elf on 2.
Elf's on 2. He fucking gunned it immediately.
I need to take a photo of my setup here too, because I think it would put Gregus's permanent setup to shame. I've got 2 screens and I'm traveling. Firstly,
I
um,
do not understand his resistance. I don't get it.
he
Agreed.
can even do it with a laptop. I'll take a photo because it's a mobile 2-screen solution, so it's still ticking all of his boxes.
But
I
he's
do 3 screens with a laptop.
Well, that's acceptable. No one's gonna think it.
it's not like he could say, "Oh, I don't have the space."
Yeah.
He's got 2 people living in an entire house. Surely there's
Mm.
space for him to be able to wall mount 2 monitors. Done.
Right.
Easy. I don't get it. Oh, hang on. Kalis just came online on Discord. Oh,
Tell you to.
there might be a chance.
Just without context, at Gregor. 1 million home day.
Oh, is that MSI monitor? That's a good setup.
Works.
So where are you at? Are you at like a hotel or an Airbnb or?
This is a boutique hotel, I think they style themselves as.
The fuck does that mean?
I think it just means it's nicer than the generic
They can charge
hotel
more
room that
money.
every place is the same.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's like, and other people will call it an apartment hotel. It's like 2 bedrooms and a kitchen or whatever, right?
Yeah, yep.
I think it's a fancy name for apartment hotel.
Yeah, well, you attach boutique to anything and you can increase the price by
Yeah,
270%, so.
Oh, look, fuck, for Toowoomba, man, it's probably the nicest place here.
Yeah, but that's like saying it's the nicest place in Gympie.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't take
Yeah, I used to
much.
stay in the nicest motel rooms in Maryborough, and you know, It's still like it was the workers' room. Say, and speaking of the nicest motel in Maryborough, it's
Lockwood.
the Aka Daka.
How's it?
I was not expecting you tonight.
Rest in
You
peace.
were.
No, I was hoping. I wasn't expecting.
No, made it back from camping yesterday. I'm all good.
Nice.
Yeah, just in time for your first player death. Something I have
Yep.
not experienced. I'd like to point out.
So you're saying I'm not trying hard enough? Okay, got it.
Whoa, hold up,
This
hold
isn't
up.
a player death here.
This
Oh
is
yeah, I'm condemning you to death
this is
pre-game here because I have no inside knowledge, so I can just guess however I like.
as Elfman made the terrible mistake last campaign. At one point he said, yeah, I'm really finding the combats are too easy.
I did say that. I
Yeah.
said that with a cakewalk or words to that effect.
That is
Ah.
a horrible mistake.
It's a terrible thing to say to a DM because the DM's like, all right then, okay, well, if I'm going too soft, okay, I'll.
It's only a mistake for players that are assuming that they have plot armor.
Yeah. Look, we learned that your character had pseudo plot armor. I think we were 2/3 of the way through the campaign before you learned that you could stabilize yourself on a successful dice roll.
I still wouldn't do it. I won't touch myself. I'm one of those people that must be touched by others only.
That's why I only go to certain massage parlors.
I'm a hands-off medic, if you know what I mean.
If you know what I mean. No, that's good because that means I don't have to run the whole night as theater of the mind.
What? Right, bro, you're building a nest. Well, I learned what playing well on one settings is, Nos.
You.
It's interesting. Yeah, I did the same tier of delve as it is that I was doing at home.
Yep.
Just had to. The thing that was the worst was trying to fly around to the major city, and you basically don't have the draw distance for any landmarks. So in a big city, like how they've made Silvermoon, it's lovely, but it's very similar.
Yep.
So I'm just doing 360s trying to figure out where the fuck I am.
And you're on a dragon mount, which doesn't just hover.
Correct. Yeah. So I'm just like doing zoomies,
'Cause-
trying to figure out if I was pointing north or south.
Well, would you switch to classic flying then? Because
Never.
that's landing and that's a button press. So
Nah, no, I'll just I might crank up the draw to click or two. Oh.
all right, Trish, are you actually joining us, or are you just? Okay.
So
Yeah,
what
she's
she
got
said?
she's got 1 minute.
She goes, I got 2 minutes, so she's going back to doom scrolling Instagram. Excellent.
So it's Rob.
No, Rob would arrive
He was normally late.
exactly on the dot.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it? A wizard is never late nor early. He arrives exactly when he was meant to.
Correct.
Speaking of he the wizard arriving.
Don't talk about my wife arriving.
I'll talk about her leaving.
Alrighty. Well, now that everybody's online. So, first things. We do have Owlbear Rodeo if you want the world map.
Well, I don't know what tab.
And then can your laptop handle another tab in that case?
Yeah. That should be.
Okie dokie. So, last session, pretty big one. The Raiders managed to break through the pile of rubble. The start of the session, Dot had warned that there were corrupted on the other side of the tunnel that was being dug. Everybody got armed and waited with bated breath. The group, including the miscellaneous raiders, managed to fight off the first wave of ghouls in the government stockpile garage. And Shishka, Friend, Digger, and Nash started to then push forward into the rest of the facility looking for what else they could find. At the same time, Safi and Dustwalker had Safi had finished doing a cook, packaged everything up, and the two of them headed to the terminal. They had made their way in through the north entrance, paying off and bluffing their way through as if they were caravan guards. They then continued going through the rich section of the terminal, knocking on doors, looking for people to buy stuff. The first place that they came to, they gave out a couple of free samples but did not succeed. The second place was a bit too well guarded for their liking. The third place, they managed to slip past a Railway Alliance patrol and managed to successfully sell some product, some tabs of bliss to the male occupant inside. The fourth place that they arrived at was a very well-to-do old ghoul that did not expect company. She was quite depressed and somewhat afraid of people. Safi managed to convince her way in, sat down, had tea, and managed to sell half of the group's product in one sale. After leaving, Safi and Dustwalker were approached by Needlestick, one of Friend's dealers and suppliers.
Needle Dick.
Needle Dick.
My favorite character in this campaign.
Correct.
He then tried some of Safi's new product, likened it to some stuff he'd had a couple of years ago from down south, and offered to take the rest off her hands to be able to then on-sell. He would take his cut and then pass the money back once it was all sold. The benefit of going through him is that it was less likely to aggravate the needle girls who also sell within the terminal quite proficiently. After they handed over most of what was left of their product, a total of 12 units, Safi and Dustwalker discovered they were stuck in the terminal overnight. The south entrance has not been opened. The north entrance is for caravans only. After negotiating with a couple of caravan owners, they have arrived at working or posing as caravan guards on one that is leaving and heading to a new settlement northeast called the Ditch. That has been marked on the group's map as well as a new location. It is an NCR controlled settlement where traders are starting to move product backwards and forwards. Back in the government stockpile, you had Shishka and Nash were helping Friend and Digger continuing to clear the place. Digger, being quite impatient, blew a hole through the next door rather than finding out how to unlock it easily. This caused the ghouls inside the next room to go a little bit crazy. One of them was scrambling, trying to get through the hole in the door. Bilbo managing to kill it, leaving it hanging through the door. What was behind it was a glowing one ghoul, which then, being incensed by seeing people outside, basically smashed its way through the door
I
and
can relate to
out into the garage area. The glowing one was able to pulse this green energy from it, radiating outwards, which hit everybody with this horribly nauseating feeling, leaving them weakened and raising the original pack of dead ghouls, then got back up.
That should have been the red flag, by the way. If for those wondering where it went wrong, not reacting to that, I would say would be the where it went wrong.
The the group fought valiantly. Nash almost died, was brought back up by a friend at the last second, and then continued to push through. Most of your miscellaneous raiders are dead. There is one that has a pack of ghouls that are turning on him. Digger has been thrown down the hallway. Shishka fled from the scene, heading back down the tunnel, successfully running.
DM characterized me. I retreated.
Look, however you want to phrase it, that's up to you. Shishka retreated back down the tunnel. So the group's current moral standing is: you are evil, you are pushy pushers pushing on people. You have learnt about a new faction, which is the New California Republic has moved in to the Portland Wasteland properly. Nash has had dealings with them previously. Safi escaped the NCR a long time ago, so whether she would be willing to approach NCR settlements would be questionable. We start tonight back in the government stockpile. So big
The
fight.
government stuff. Yep, that's us. Yep,
That's Shishka and Nash.
Oh, good. Let's just get this out of the way now.
So, just to reorient people with what's going on, Shishka is currently off the bottom of the map.
Good.
Nash, you are right at the top, up here.
AKA the dead zone.
Digger is just here. Friend is in the stockpile room. You have a single raider here, which is tussling with a group of ghouls.
More than 50% of him has to remain to claim the body. Or whatever the relation.
Starting at that point. So the shrieks of the raiders being slashed and bitten fill the garage area. Currently there are 3 feral ghouls and a glowing one closing on the last raider at the entrance to the dig tunnel. Nash, in your last action, you were heading for Digger in the caved-in hallway. You had indicated to Friend that it looked like there was fuel jerry cans in the storeroom that you might be able to use. When fighting the glowing one last time, you did find that energy and fire damage was having the most effect, and that physical projectiles were not doing a particularly large amount against it. The ghouls, the feral ghouls, are currently up and mostly at full health. The glowing one is near death. He's had quite a bit of him burnt away. He is still a little bit on fire from the white phosphorus arrow. That has just pulsed in your last turn.
That sounds like a wreck.
So
He was only wounded last time.
incorrect. You got him down to near death.
Okay. I didn't check, in all fairness.
Yep. So Nash, you're first up. What are you wanting to do?
Okay, I'm going to probably as stealthily as I can head towards Digger, and I want to drag him into the room.
So you have broken line of sight from the rest of the ghouls. You are up the hallway a little bit. You've got a large wall running along here to block your line of sight from them. So stealth isn't too much of an option unless you're trying to keep your sound down.
Yeah, I just don't want to attract attention yet.
Okay.
I'm a toast kick away from dying.
That's a really good way of
Toes
describing
kick.
it.
I like that. That's good.
I've been in a raging gunfight and shot fire everywhere, but now I want to be stealthy. Maybe they'll just forget about me. Do they have functioning brains?
Okay, so for
I just shouldn't be talking.
your minor action, and I just realized I need to remove Shishka's MIDI drone from that room now. So if you use your minor action, you can move to Digger and get to him. What are you wanting to do? Trying to drag him backwards for your major action?
Is there a... Can I stabilize someone, or is that not possible?
Yep. So what you can do, it's an intelligence plus medicine check.
Uh-huh.
To try to stabilize him. So he has not been killed, or he has not been downed. He was picked up and thrown down the hallway by
Oh, so
the
he was
glowing
knocked
one.
out, essentially.
He's essentially unconscious at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'll
So
just
if you want to
drag
try
him.
to wake him up, if you want to try to drag him, up to you.
Yeah, I'll drag him.
So I would say that you would be able to drag him. What is your strength? If you want to give me a strength plus athletics roll.
Low. Am I rolling 2d20s again?
Yep.
Yeah. 2 failures.
2 failures? Okay. So as you grab onto Digger, he's a big man. He's very tall. He's got a lot of bulk to him. He wears heavy armor. He carries a lot of heavy weapons on his person. You manage to drag him. You don't get as far as you were hoping. So I would say you probably make it up around about to the doorway with him, dragging him.
All good.
Are you doing anything further? That's your minor and your major. Your jet had already worn off from last time,
Yep.
so
Don't think I can do anything else unless I can sternum rub him, but
all right. So Shishishka, as you are sprinting down the tunnel that had been dug, you emerge out of the safe in quotation marks end, back into the other side of the garage. The screams of the raiders being torn apart by ghouls get quieter in the distance behind you. Your chest heaves and tightens as you struggle to run this fast. You are not the fittest person.
No.
First thing, before we do anything, can you please give me an endurance plus athletics roll?
This is how much damage I take. Yeah, okay, hang on. Coming. All right. Endurance athletics is 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, so
Cheeky nat 1.
straight up, you can have an action point, and if you
They're
want
gonna need
to,
that.
if you want to use the sprint action in the next turn to keep running,
Mm.
you can. You
That's
will,
all right.
from this point, you will be tested every turn that you continue trying to
Mhm.
push through and sprint.
No, that's all right. I sort of like huffing and puffing pull up
Mhm.
in that void, if you like, or the more expansive area, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it.
Yeah.
Cabin's maybe a strong word, but certainly the more expansive area neighboring the concrete walls of the roadway. Now I take a quick moment to look around, and the thing is, I don't even need to look around that much because remember, I spent freaking hours in here, so I've got
Just
a pretty good
hanging around. Yeah.
inventory.
Yeah.
I've got an inventory of what's here, right?
Correct.
So, was I aware of any explosives or destructive devices?
So majority of what they were using was picks, shovels, that kind of
I
thing.
know, and that's fair enough, but that doesn't mean they didn't bring any explosives.
I am just rolling on it, so give me just a moment. There are no explosives in that area. Nothing was brought with them. Digger or friend may have some on their person, but that's it. As
Okay.
you are mulling over this, Dot appears next to you.
That was going to be my next question. Dot, hey, I don't suppose you've got like any rockets or whatever built in that can collapse a tunnel.
No, Miss Shishishka, I am a scientific unit only.
Shit, me too. With the inventory here, what do you recommend to collapse the tunnel?
That's what
Over.
we're gonna start calling you.
The
Hey, scientific unit.
Dot, what's your assessment of the most efficient way of collapsing this tunnel entrance? Over. Or, alternately, securing the door permanently.
So
Wow.
collapsing the tunnel would be a matter of destroying the support pillars at the left and right sides of the entrance.
Yeah.
These are made of hardened steel, so anything short of energy weapons may have trouble getting through.
But one shot from a laser pistol is not going to do it. Bloody hell.
It may require multiple.
That's no good. We don't have multiple. Well, we've got 2, which is probably not enough. Like, it's trying to...
Is that all the
let's
fusion
focus on
cells you've got left?
Yeah. Why do you think I was leaving? What do you think I was going to do?
Yeah. Yep.
Again, you overrate what my ability... It was time for retreat.
Correct.
My internal monologue just reminds the narrator. All right, we're gonna have to weld the door shut. If they've got hardened steel there for support, steel support, then they've got welding equipment. That's not a stretch. That has to be a fact. Because if it's something you have to shoot apart, then they've clearly made intrinsic bits of metal
They've probably
together
tack
so they
welded
can
some,
just pull
some
the
bits and
bolts
pieces.
out or whatever, right?
Yep.
So by that logic, there must be welding equipment.
Yes, I would
that
agree
has
with
been
that.
available.
Yep.
Yeah. So, is the door made of metal? Usually, it would be in that scenario.
When you're saying the door,
The door between the
so you've got the main
pathway or
garage
whatever.
area, and then you've got the halls that then lead out to the outside.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding. I thought there was like when we came in here, there was just like a normal like household sized door to get in here.
So what you had from outside, you had the tunnel that you the road tunnel that you were walking up, You
Yes,
went
so the
through
door of that.
Yep, you went through a door into there. That led
Yeah.
to a bit of a network of hallways.
Oh, I thought that opened into the cabin that they were in.
No. So you spent a couple of minutes going down
Oh,
hallways,
sorry, I
and it
forgot.
was turning left, turning right, turning left, turning right.
Yeah. Okay.
And
So
that
in
then
that
led
scenario,
into this area.
the thing is, I would know this, so I don't think this is like a
Yeah,
time
that's okay.
consuming.
I'm happy to talk
My
this through.
understanding.
Yep.
Was there a doorway that could be considered a bottleneck that was like a human-sized door? Not a
There would be
door.
one partway down the hallways,
Mm.
just past where Safi fought the spore plant with her flaming knife.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what my intention is, and then we can do whatever you got to do.
Mhm.
My intention in the immediate moment was to obviously seal this horror from the world.
Okay.
So
So you want to get on the other side of that and then start welding it?
I basically want,
First?
because if it's a steel door, it's going to have a steel frame.
Yep.
So I basically want to get outside that door and weld it closed.
Okay.
And the thing is, if there's humans that have survived in there, then there'll be gear in our room to get out. I'm not thinking that, but just for the players, if you survive, you'll be able to get out the same way I sealed it up.
I like
Just
how he
so.
says, if you survive.
So that's my intention. Obviously, there's a couple of turns worth of movements and
Yep.
actions there, but
Yep.
that's my plan. Is basically because there was no explosive. That's the plan B, which is seal off a door with welding equipment. So, is there welding equipment?
Yes, there is
Otherwise, I'll
welding
have to, you know,
equipment.
like.
So I would say that you would run over into the main corner of the area, grab that welding equipment. This turn, you would be able to get it to the hallway.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm assuming I can't sprint with this gear, so as
th-
many turns as it requires.
That's going to be your minor action is heading to it. Your major action is then pulling it towards the entrance to the hallway from the garage. Based on that distance, it's going to take you another turn to then get it down the hallway through the door to be on the other side, and then you can start welding.
Okay. All right. Well, that's basically how my next couple of turns are going to make an assumption that unless something changes, that.
Excellent. Okay, so the last raider is trying to back away from this pack. As he's backing away, he is shooting over and over with a pistol. He fires until he has no rounds left. Throws his gun at them. He manages to down one of the ferals. And Nash, you just hear called out, "Oh, can I get some help?" Digger has been dragged, Nash, by you. You can see him breathing. He's kind of murmuring, but he's not conscious. He's not awake. Friend runs, grabs onto him to assist you, and helps drag him back into the storeroom further. And then Friend picks up the red jerry can, which we're hoping is fuel, and heads back out into the hallway, ready to
My bet's still on molasses.
try to attack. The two ferals have ripped the throats out of the raiders that they were eating.
Gruesome.
The glowing one rakes at the last raider, hits him in the torso with his first attack. Second attack hits him in the legs, downs him, knocks him to the ground on his stomach. Nash, top of the round. Friend has just helped you drag Digger the last of the way into the room. Remembering that the door is not functional on this room. So the door was ripped
Is there a
clean
door
of
at
its
the back
hinges.
of the room?
There is a door at the back of the room.
That feels like a retcon. I'm going to check the footage from last week.
That is
Absolutely
a retcon. I did forget to mention that last week.
Well, do you know how much that different the scenario is with this convenient exit?
Apologies.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Look, I was trying to juggle a lot last time. I apologize.
That's one.
Yes, there is a door on the north side of the room. Nash,
I hope it's a broom closet. I dream of it being a broom closet. Just to flick with you. You've been given hope. I that better be a 1x1 room behind that.
Mental note: add broom closets in future.
Oh yeah, that's a massive problem. Make sure it's a chase scenario where people are going through doors to escape.
There's like 7 doors down this hallway, and all of them broom closets.
No, there could be other things like emergency equipment. Brooms. Switchboard.
Why did he go out? We were safe in here for a second.
He was following what you directed. You told him to get the jerry cans, and he's gonna go try to take out this thing that's out there.
God damn.
He's got balls the size of church bells, so.
I don't see any way of me getting healthier. And if I'm in line of sight of that green pulse, I die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try and wake up old mate.
Yep. So if you can give me an intelligence plus medicine roll, please.
Come on.
Now, you do have an action point. Would you like to add a d20?
No.
Okay.
Critical success and a failure.
You smack him on the side of the cheek, and immediately he flutters awake. Clutching at his shotgun, points up at you, realizes, and then pulls himself up to his feet with that roll. I will give you an action point for that as well. You have successfully brought him back to consciousness. So that is your major action.
Yep. Can I feed him Jet?
Yeah, I'll allow that. For your minor action, that would be interacting.
Yep. And can I also speak to him, or is it just enough time to feed him Jet?
You can talk as much as you want. I'll tell you to shut up when we decide that you've done too much.
I'm gonna feed him Jet, and I'm gonna say, "Fire hurts it. Friend thinks he has fuel. Make it go boom."
And he just goes, "Yep." And you see the jet kick in, and for such a big boy, he moves fast as he takes off. Next up is Shishishka. You are pulling this welding equipment with you. You make it down to the hallway door, go through it, close it behind you. It is metal, and there is a metal frame. So you did observe that correctly.
Good.
So that has taken you that full turn to get all that equipment there and in place and closed.
Yep. I'm presuming this will be... I'm guessing I'm not rolling on starting on this till next turn, right?
Next turn is when you can start welding. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then my turn is complete.
Mm-hmm.
Over.
So, friend lobs the jerry can into the middle of the pack of ghouls. With that roll, it splits and he sees the haze that comes out of petrol or gasoline, if we're using the American terms, starts as it goes everywhere and mixing with the air. Friend then takes his long blade off his back. This is a big, heavy, curved machete that he's modified. And he stands there at the ready. Nash, he's heard what you've said to Digger behind him. Digger runs out, lights the small Molotov that he has, and pegs it. It bursts.
Does he have any really good one-liners to follow?
I'm absolutely terrible at one-liners, so without having anything prepared,
I'll give you one.
Go for it.
I would have said, "Ghoul, you want Molly? You got it."
And
he's not a smart man.
Puffs on his cigar as the flames burst and throw.
Lights the Molotov with his cigar.
With his cigar. The glowing one bursts into flames the entire area. It does kill the last raider that was lying on the ground.
He was gone already.
He was well and truly gone. The two feral ghouls are gone. A large fire starts, and I have run out of dead people tokens. That's a first. Both of them then start pushing back into the storeroom, waiting for the flames to subside for a bit. Nash, it worked.
Like how I handed that fight off to someone with plot armor?
Kind of. There was a lot of rolls behind the scenes there.
Yeah.
So at
marvelous
this point, we are out of combat.
Thank God.
Ghouls are dead. We hope. You're left in an area that is the ceiling is, after a minute or two, starting to get a bit of a layer of smoke. The flames die down eventually.
What?
Once the fuel burns out after a few minutes. Shishishka, assuming you're continuing with no knowledge of what's going on, are you?
Yeah, obviously. I mean,
yep.
Well, do we have radios? I think I do, but they don't. So.
You have a ham radio that you left back in.
Yeah, I did. Maybe they can talk to me on my smart flashlight. Yeah, no, I'm going to give this the weld of the century.
Yep. So you spend some time and really lay a bead down.
Well, this is repair 6. I'd like to roll. Can I roll on quality?
Absolutely, you can.
I think this is going to be important.
So you're spending some time and really securing it the best way you can.
What are we talking here? Perception repair or something, or
plus repair? This is how good you are at.
Yeah, sorry, you cut out for a sec. What?
Sorry,
repair?
Intelligence plus repair.
Intelligence. Okay. No problem.
Sorry, Lacey just started the microwave, which cuts my headset out.
Yeah. I figured. I heard the door close. Okay, and because this is like Yeah, I think I'm saving the world here. I'm going to use an extra action point as well. So that's 3d20s. And for those playing at home, I'm rolling against 14.
Dun, 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 dun.
So we have 3 successes.
3 successes. So Hugh...
And a complication. Just
you
to
got
spice it up.
20 on that as well. Okay.
That's a weird combo. 3 successes and a complication.
Yeah, all right.
I burned my hand. I don't know.
No, I've noted that down. That's fine. The job that you do is solid. This is not going to come apart again. Anything short of a laser cutter.
And it's on the outside. That's the worst part for those coming behind.
So this is a solid job, welding this door up.
Nice. Well, it would be a stick welder too, so it's going to be like really curvy.
Yeah, you've got the full big giant fuck off tank and everything. You are doing this properly.
Good.
So that takes you around about, let's say, 15 minutes.
Okay.
To do that. During that.
Quality job.
Yeah. You're not going to just.
I mean, how long to go? Like to eternity, so it's got to last.
Yeah. Nash, you are in the main storeroom with Friend and Digger. They are busily trying to patch themselves up. Friend has been cut up badly during this fight. Digger's seeming a little bit off. He's not 100% with it yet. He might be suffering a concussion or something like that. He doesn't really understand what's going on. What would you be doing here?
Is there any way to patch myself up, or am I just just till I find a doctor?
You can spend some time and just like rip off some rags and try to do your own first aid, or get the help from the other two. None of you are particularly good at it.
Yeah, I'm really bad at it. So
okay. After Friend
Maybe
patches himself up, he's like, all right, come here. At that moment, you all collectively, and this is Shishishka as well, you're all getting this feeling of just, is it really, it's really hot. And
well, yeah, I mean, I just did a giant welding job with no leathers or anything. Yeah, I am hot as shit. So I'm probably not going to notice any difference.
The other symptom that
I've got my safety squints going too. That's the worst part.
That's a good question. Is there a welding helmet?
I've just got my arm in front of my eyes.
You can't weld with such a small flame. No, there is a welding helmet, so you could have chosen to use that. The other symptom...
I didn't choose. Just for the purpose of RP, I didn't choose.
The other symptom that you're all feeling is this wave of nausea washing over you. Both of you are now irradiated. You've both...
Me too.
Yep. So you both copped the radiation pulse
somewhere, isn't there?
From the glowing one. So on your character sheet down the bottom, underneath your armor and your resistances, there is a tick box for radiated.
I've ticked it. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. I mean, just because if you created a separate box for it, I'm sure it does nothing. Just RP.
It is a case of I had mechanical things built in last time. I prefer to RP run it because the mechanics just were clumsy. So it is a case of you don't feel great right now, but if you allow this to continue, you will slowly feel worse until you die.
Nice.
Now, depending on how big a dose you took, determines how long it's going to take before death occurs, but you might receive symptoms along the way, indicating. So getting that cleared would be a priority for you.
Fair.
As you're all sitting there, you start patching yourselves up. Nash, you can have 1 hit point back. But the job that everybody's doing is not great. Nobody's in a good state in here.
Nope.
Sepsis before you get this door open.
Do we know what the green glowy liquid on the floor was?
Something radioactive or toxic? If you want to investigate it, you can. What are the chances that your character would know anything about?
Minimal.
Yeah, chemicals. So that would be my question.
Chemicals, no. Natural stuff, yes.
Yeah, this is the most unnatural stuff on the planet. If you sort of think down that line.
Yeah, that's the
Thinking little glass vials on the end of an arrow would be go real well.
At this point, you might as well go and roll around it and just hope you turn into a ghoul and survive that one.
Sorry,
I tried doing that.
RPing Rob last game?
No, that was me.
No, Rob injected himself with it. Yeah.
Oh, I tried to become Spider-Man.
No, that was campaign 1.
That
where
was
you
the
tried to
first
become.
one.
Yeah, that was like the most radioactive place in the area, and you tried to walk into it unshielded. Yes.
Yeah. I'm smart.
All right. So Nash, so are you investigating the garage area then? Are you taking a look around? Yes, no, maybe. Are you muted?
I am muted. I will take a peek out and make sure everything is dead.
Yep. So
Very cautious peek out.
After you hear the noise die down from out there, if you peek out, the flames have diminished again. You see quite frankly, a fucking horror show in the main garage area. The bodies of all of the ghouls and your raider friends, in quotation marks, are strewn about the entrance. Blood
You have to
pools.
bury the dead. What's your religion? Do you bury the dead? Like, what does our gang? There's a bit of a side RP thing. What does our gang typically do with the dead? Just leave them to rot, or do we like commune them anyway? What do we normally do?
So you've buried, I think you buried about 4 people in the same hole across like 2 days.
Okay.
It was like it was a bit mass grave.
Yeah, that's fine. So we did bury some people. Okay, is that what we normally do?
Yeah. You held a small ceremony, Medusa held, and then everybody kind of got bored with it.
Okay, very good.
That was fine. So
carry on.
From the bodies, blood is pooling and mixing with the toxic pools on the ground.
Oh, that's perfect for injecting to become a ghoul.
Lying
just
on the
find a person that has the matching blood group. Just taste each bit of blood. No, yes, no. Hey, that one tastes like me. All right, let's do it. Hell yeah.
I don't think you determine blood type by tasting.
Look, that's your opinion, and I'm going to look up research articles on that.
that support your argument.
Yeah,
lying
obviously.
On the ground next to Bilbo is the extractor, shining in the light, spattered with his blood.
You know what?
Yep.
You know what?
I can guess.
I think I'm gonna go and get that extractor. And I'm gonna get a little bit of goo from the one that was glowing if there's anything.
Hell
y-
yeah.
yes. So you go up to the body of the glowing one. You're already feeling like shit, so hanging around this stuff a bit more is fine. You pick up the extractor. You saw Bilbo using it earlier. He extracted from two separate ghouls. Then Shashishka didn't want the second normal ghoul, so she just ejected it all onto the ground. You slam it into the crispy body of this glowing one that's still pulsing just slightly. Hit the trigger, pull back the plunger, and as you look at the clear syringe back on the extractor, it glows. You can add to your inventory the extractor. Shashishka does carry the vials that you then need to eject it into.
Got you. So it's just at the moment just an extractor loaded with goo.
You've loaded it up with some really fucking nasty glowing goo, yes.
Shoot into someone's eyes as an act of vengeance. Kind of like a hobo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Chemical weapons, excellent. Biological weapons, let's go.
Can I see down the hallway? Can I like the exit?
Yeah, so you've still got cat eye active, so you can actually see pretty clearly in here. Friend and Digger are still walking around a little bit with flashlights, trying to identify what was going on. But you can see down the hallway, and Friend just goes, Shishishka's not here. She must have got away.
Yeah, thank the gods, eh? A voice in
Do
his
I
head
see
might say.
Do I see a very closed door?
So the tunnel that has been dug down the rubble goes on for almost 50 meters. And it's dug through the ceiling, and then the earth above deliberately got collapsed into the middle of this garage area. So the garage area has been basically split in half. A tunnel's been dug through the middle of that to access the other side. Shashishka is on the other side of the garage, and then she's gone down a hallway and through a door, and that's the one that she's welding up. So she's quite a distance from you.
Got you.
So you won't be able to see it from
But
here.
we don't know that. So I'm
Correct.
going to be very pragmatic and find any of our deceased allies' weapons, caps, ammunition, things like that, things that will be useful to us to get out of here.
Yep.
Desecrating the corpses who
So
have fallen out.
Oh, they're not my family. I don't care.
Yeah, well, they're going to be poor in Valhalla.
so you start collecting up the weapons and bits and pieces. Friend starts then collecting the bodies of his raider gang that has been basically decimated. Digger is sort of pacing backwards and forwards, and he walks over to one of the feral ghouls that was still intact, hadn't been burned that badly. And he just puts a hand on its chest, and he just goes, I'm sorry, brother. And he just crouches there for a little while, just quietly, just looking from one to the next to the next. He's ignoring the raiders that have been killed. He's more focused on the feral ghouls.
Said, I'm sorry,
I
brother,
don't-
to the feral ghouls. Interesting.
Yes.
I don't know enough about ghouls for this to affect me too much, apart from it being weird that someone's
They were
Caring for the
human
enemy.
at some point. So they're wearing scraps of raider armor. A lot of that armor has been flecked with teal paint. Has been flicked at the armor and spattered over it. Friend, as he's pulling the bodies away, he starts handing weapons and bits and pieces to you, Nash. And he nods over to Digger, who's crouched a short distance away from the two of you. And he just says, that was the last of his old gang. He ran with them 10 years ago.
Like, is this Professor Farnsworth? It was the previous. It was the previous Planet Express, basically.
Basically.
Instead of bees, it was cool. And bees, it was radiation that got.
So, friend just says the gang was the rattlesnakes. They used to run this entire wasteland. They got destroyed one by one. Digger got out. Most of them didn't. Just give him some space. Nash, you start, as you tally everything up, you've got a couple of pistols, shithouse pipe pistols, nothing fantastic. A couple of Chinese assault rifles, which are extremely prone to jamming. Not particularly good after you fire the first shot. The burst easily goes wide. Might be good for parts. In total, you collect up 3 pistol rounds, 4 rifle ammo, a broken bottle, a fire axe,
Now that's for zombie killing.
and a half a dozen standard just single shot pipe rifles.
Is anyone melee? Because the fire axe is easy.
That would be Home Run, who is
Okay.
MIA and probably not coming back. So the rest of you went other types of weapons. When it comes to caps, if you're going to that level and rifling through their pockets as well, in total you collect 43 caps and 2 units of jet.
I am just to be clear.
Yep.
Don't let things go to waste.
Correct. Friend, once he's gotten everybody together, he says, we'll deal with them in a minute. I'm gonna go look for Shishishka." And he picks up his gear, slings it back over his shoulders, and then starts heading back down the tunnel. He has no idea if you're alive or dead. He just hasn't seen your body here.
Yeah. Isn't he for a surprise?
I will also go with friend.
You'll go with friend?
Yep.
Leaving the brain damaged man in the radiation zone. And I'm called to serve.
I want to get out of here.
You head back down the tunnel a short ways. You make it out into the other side of the the garage. Friends looking around doesn't spot Shishka. This side is at least lit. So they've got, burning torches and small battery operated lanterns around the place. So he just goes, all right, she's not in here. Maybe she made it all the way out.
Well, I'll keep looking towards the exit.
Clever girl.
If you're looking around as you're walking along, just sort of doing your usual tracking thing, can you give me a perception plus outdoorsman roll, please?
Two failures.
2 failures.
Nice.
You're not spotting anything that sort of leads you. Majority of this area is bitumen and concrete, so not as much that's going to leave tracks or anything like that.
I'm quite light footed anyway. I only weigh about 40 kilos.
At this point, Shishishka, you had finished welding a couple of minutes ago.
Nice.
Would you have scampered straight away, or would you have done something further where you are?
Yep. The other thing I was doing was in weld. The last thing I do is I write on the door in weld GHO, and then realizing I'd run out of room because I'd never written in weld before, I'm just putting a lowercase F. So, depending on who reads it, it'll either say goal or goy. Possibly people mistaking it for Jewish invaders.
Okay. You quickly bead that out. It shows up quite clearly in the light in the hallway. Goy. Friend and Nash come up to the other side of the door, noticing that it's closed. It wasn't closed earlier.
And if I was for some reason close enough to hear a noise behind it, at that point I would scarper.
So you would have heard a few scuffs and bits and pieces from.
Yeah, so like
The
a
other
stealth scarper for
Yep.
what it's worth. For the purposes of RP, that would be.
Yep. So you've then headed down the hallways straight for the exit.
Yeah, and that's stealth. What's that usually? Sneak.
Agility plus sneak.
Yeah. So for what it's worth, that would have been a 1 success. No, sorry, a 2 6. Yeah, 1 agility. No, sorry, 1.
1 success.
Yeah.
Nash, can you roll me a perception plus sneak roll as you approach the door?
Yes. Two failures.
2 failures.
I guess you don't hear me then.
No.
The sound was heard.
Your rolls last time were terrible as well. What's going on?
I don't know.
Actually
My
cursed
rolls
or
come
something.
up in a couple of minutes. That's a flip side, right where they need it to be.
I get really excited because I'm still in D&D mindset, and then I get disappointed.
Hey, I rolled 2 20s. All right.
Yeah. Oh.
Neither of you hear anything from the other side of the door.
Makes sense.
A friend grabs the door handle and tries to open it, and it doesn't open.
It doesn't even rattle, which is odd, I would think.
Doesn't
just
even rattle.
nothings.
It's just the sound of the door latch. And he puts a shoulder into it, and it doesn't budge at
That
all.
would actually hurt because there's no give.
And he tries a bit harder and gets nothing. And For the first time, Nash, you've seen friend almost looking scared.
I think the door would be warm too, if that makes any difference.
As he's put his shoulder in, he's like, mm-hmm.
Oh, I think you'd be able to smell because Stickwell really stinks too.
That
So
probably would stink up the place a bit, so it's like...
I think I think the door would be warm and you could smell it. Probably once you took a second.
Yeah, it would take a second. With the perception rolls, they wouldn't have picked up on it to start with.
Yeah.
But after a moment, their friend is just going, hang on. And he heads back into the main garage area and he's looking around and he sees the gap where the welding equipment was. And he just goes, oh, fuck.
I have no idea what's going on. So,
So
why are you opening it?
So Shishishka's left and welded up the door.
Oh no, sorry, I know, but Nash doesn't.
Nash doesn't.
Why aren't you opening the door, friend?
It's been welded shut.
Why isn't the door opening? Why isn't the door opening, friend? The door doesn't seem to be opening.
Why isn't
Yeah,
Friend's,
yep.
Friend's just going, she fucking welded it shut. I've spent so long trying to figure out if she actually likes me or if she genuinely hates me. I think she genuinely hates me.
Well, I think you still wouldn't know at this point.
Is friend Shishka's dad or is friend fucking Shishka's mum?
Friend is
Stepdad?
Shishishka's stepdad at best. He's
Okay.
banging my mum, so if that makes him a stepdad, then
Yeah,
that makes
what we've never actually decided is if there
Help,
was a marriage
stepdaughter,
ceremony.
I'm stuck.
Oh god. No. Okay, well, we've just found a line that I'm not crossing in Fallout.
Because she welded him in, come on.
And
right. How big are these doors?
these are like heavy duty. This was a government facility, so
it's a single door though.
it's a
It's a big
single door, but it's a large single door.
I think you think of it. Would it be right to say it's like a fire door, where it's a bit wider and bigger than a normal door?
Yeah. So it would be something a bit more significant because they're still expecting to have to run supplies and bits and pieces through for maintenance. Essentially, these hallways are the back maintenance accesses to the tunnel and the government stockpile itself.
Well, I mean, I did see 2 possible options.
Time to go back and have a look at those other doors, eh?
Well, there was a vehicle, and I'm pretty sure there were more fuel containers.
There is also that big roller door in the main room, the radiation room.
So there's the 2 massive like hangar-sized doors in the garage
in before that's the frog encounter shoehorned in.
I always wanted to bring the frog encounter in. They looked like they've been sealed forever and a day, so without a closer inspection.
Well, I mean, they can't be sealed more than this door is.
So that's back where Digger is.
Yeah. Is there an actual working vehicle?
There was one vehicle that was intact. It is halfway through the rubble tunnel. So it would still need to be unearthed. Shishishka, it has been secured, so it's a case of you could roll it out and try to get it working, but without Shishishka, that might be difficult.
Yeah, I would not know how to do that at all. I just thought big moving thing, open door.
Yeah, no, this is small moving thing designed to carry 1, maybe 2 passengers.
It's a go-kart.
It's essentially it's like a dune buggy kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Golf cart.
Right. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
We know there is a door back in the storeroom. We should hopefully check that out.
See what we can find.
Please be a broom cupboard.
Absolutely. All right. So you guys head back into the storeroom to start looking for things. Digger, as you walk past through the garage area, Digger has piled together the ghouls, including the glowing one, and he's just trying to basically clean up around the place. He's a little bit lost. He's not responding to anything that you're saying or anything like that. So you guys head back into the storeroom, and at this point we will switch back over to Safi and Dustwalker. So the two of you are in the terminal. You were just off the main road. Let me just load that up. There we go. You have just finished discussing with the caravan master your conditions for getting out tomorrow. You are going to be paid 10 caps a day. You provide your own food and water, and it should be a single day run to take scrap to a new settlement called the Ditch, northeast. You leave at dawn tomorrow morning. It's currently mid-afternoon.
Now we've sold all of we got rid of all the drugs, didn't we?
Most of them. You've given a big chunk of the rest of them to Needlestick.
Yeah, Needle Dick, yep.
Needledick. And he's taken them off your hands. He's stated he will sell them. Once he's sold them, he will bring the caps minus his cut. As you're standing out in the street, the rain starts again. And it's a drizzle at first, and then it starts to get heavier. And with it, the temperature starts to plummet. It's getting really cold. You need to decide what you're going to do this afternoon and tonight. You need to make it through till dawn tomorrow morning. First off, for this afternoon, what would you like to do? You've still got 3 tabs to sell, so it's only a small amount, but that's what Safi's still carrying as well.
Staffy, do you want to try to sell the rest of it tonight?
Okay, so
Afternoon
I'm
tonight?
all kinds of confused. I thought we had made it back home.
No, we're still stuck. We haven't got out yet.
So my whole plan for tonight is now in the bin.
Oh.
No, it's not in the bin. Put a pin in it, and then we'll drop that in somewhere else. That's okay.
Okay, well I don't actually know what I'm doing, so no, I'm confused as to where we are.
So you are in the main street of the terminal. You have spoken to the caravan master. You have stated that you will work as one of the bodyguards on his caravan. It is leaving at dawn tomorrow morning. That is the only way that you have of getting out of the terminal at this point. The south entrance is locked. The north
I think
entrance...
the plan was once we get out, we were going to leg it, is what you said last time. But that's tomorrow.
Yeah. So tonight you just need to find somewhere to probably eat, sleep, and then if you want to spend some time doing some shopping or selling drugs or whatever else you might want to do in the city, you're just stuck here for the next like 18 hours.
Do you want to finish selling the 3 lots of drugs you got left?
How long have I been awake for?
Since this morning, like 7 a.m.
Hmm. Okay, so we can freely move through the city.
You can move around the city as much as you want. You just can't leave the city. It's in lockdown, but everybody that's inside it's business as usual.
Okay. Is there anywhere that has books?
Looking for books, yeah. So there is not books specifically, but there is a general trader that's a little bit further down on Main Street. You have gone past earlier, trackside traders. They would have selections of books.
Flora?
Sorry, was that English?
Flora?
Flora and fauna.
Flora.
Not
Sorry.
the butter.
Context.
They understood me.
Okay, that's great.
Correct.
All right, so if you're going into the general traders, seeing if you can find some books on Flora.
I'll go as bodyguard.
Mhm.
Just keep an eye on her.
So you head down Main Street. You make your way into Trackside Traders. It is chaos personified. There is shelves stacked with all kinds of junk. The people that come inside this place just pick things up, a grouping of whatever it is that they're after, take it to the front counter, dump it, and start barking how many caps they're going to pay. There's no specific prices on anything. Things are either traded or sold based on the owner's whim at the time of you trying to
But-
purchase.
It's cash converters.
I guess, yeah. As you enter, what are you doing?
Go and talk to the trader and ask if he has any books on Flora.
So there's a female that's standing at the front. As you walk up to the counter, you can see she's got a one of those old embroidered name tags that just says 2 tabs. And she goes, all right, hun, what you looking for?
Uh, 2 tabs, is it?
And she taps her chest and she just goes, that's what it says.
Very interesting name. I'm looking for a book on Flora. Have you got any?
She goes, Flora? What's a flora?
You know, plants.
Why didn't you just say plants? Books on plants. Oi, Jimmy. We got any books on plants? And you hear this muffled from the back, and she's, yeah, all right, fucking calm down. And she comes around the counter, lifts up the hatch, slams it down behind her, takes you over to a stack of shelves, and partway up, there's these magazines stacked just willy-nilly. And she starts just pulling random ones out one by one. Comes across one section, and it looks like Better Homes and Gardens magazines, a whole heap of them, one by one. She starts just stacking them up.
If there's anyone in this chat that's under 40, it's going to be a rough reference. Just saying.
Home and landscaping magazines. Would that be better?
Yes, thank you.
Really, we all know what Better Homes and Gardens is.
Lachlan's not that old.
It's not that young either.
Just trying to be facilitating. And she's just dumping these on the shelf in front of you and just like, any of these? What do you reckon? I will look, giving them away, 2 caps each.
Well, I was
pi-
hoping
I
to just
pipe
look
up.
through them.
That's a rip-off.
And she goes, well, do you want any other plant books? And yeah, you can look through them, all right. Have a look. Fucking come back to the counter once you're ready to buy. And she goes back to the counter and starts serving other people. There is just a flow of people coming into this shop constantly. You start flicking through some of the magazines, and they are, for your purposes, pretty much just drivel. Best way to have your hydrangeas looking their whitest. And summer and spring specials on how to lay out your flower garden for maximum sunlight.
Ah, pre-war shit.
Is there anything taking your fancy?
This is good for firewood.
Kindling, maybe, yeah.
I don't think this has what I need. I need an encyclopedia.
Alright, can both of you give me a perception plus science roll, please?
Two fails.
2 fails.
So you're both looking around, you're kind of... Dustwalker, you're just grabbing at random books and magazines and things off the shelf and just like, I don't know.
I'm grabbing them and throwing them at the same time. Like, what the... No, what the fuck? Penthouse, what's that? Oh.
Pip Girl?
Pip them.
Safi
them.
and Pip them. That would not be the case in the Fallout universe.
Pip's a pip's.
Only pips.
Jesus.
Do I see something that sort of maybe leads me in the right direction or gives me a hint or maybe over here something?
As you're going through the books and the magazines, it's just there's no real organization to it. Nothing that you're finding in these stacks is seeming useful to you. A lot of it is these pre-war magazines that are essentially worthless for what you want. You do listen in on some of the conversations of people as they're flowing through. And one of them just mentions, yeah, as soon as they open the gates up, I'm heading back down to Karma. Farms out there are doing well, they got work. 2 Tabs is is going, have they finally established all that? And he's going, yeah, look, it's good work. They know what they're doing. They're actually growing stuff down there. You hear smatterings and bits and pieces of other conversations, but nothing's really taking your interest. Now, Dustwalker, you hearing that, you have not been to Karma before, but you do know of it. So it's a settlement that's southeast down on the railway lines. It's another Railway Alliance controlled place. It's about 2 days travel.
Do you have it on the map?
You know of it. You don't know its exact location, so you wouldn't be able to mark it on a map.
Okay.
But you know it's Railway Alliance controlled. You know that the trains go through there and they collect supplies. But by the sounds of it, they've got some farmland around Karma where they're having some success with growing larger scale.
I'll just pipe in when I hear them saying it, going, do they like drugs down there?
When you say that, two Tabs just smiles a little bit.
And do they have caps?
And the guy turns to you after he's just taken everything that he's purchased, and he's just going, anyone in a Railway Alliance town likes drugs, and
No.
caps are flowing. Caps are always flowing. That's why I'm heading down there. Gonna pick up some work.
Okay.
He just
have you got the coordinates of this location? We have drugs, and we can bring drugs.
He goes, all right. And he's just like, you follow the railway lines down. You go across the river, down south. It goes out east for a bit, and then down south again. So you follow that, you'll hit Karma. There's only one direction you can go. If you pull your map out, he will point at a specific spot.
Yep, I got my map out.
So Karma is just down. It's quite a distance from where you are. So it's on the railway lines just there.
Okay. Right, thank you. I will go take them drugs.
He just laughs. He's like, well, us farmers, we can use it. You have a good day, and he heads out. Not much luck with the kind of books that you're looking for here. I'm sorry.
I don't know, find some ground to sleep on.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say let's see if we can find somewhere to crash down for the night.
So still early. It's sort of moving in towards 5, 6 p.m.
They wouldn't have taken money off, like our food and water off us, only our guns and weapons.
Only taken
Ammo?
your weapons. So they've taken your guns, they've taken your ammo, they've taken your explosives.
And your underwear. It's a weird cult, this place.
The rest of your inventory you've still got on you.
Yeah.
So you've still got your rations, you've still got your water. So you do carry food and water to eat. It is fairly basic and bland. Stuff that you can take with you. Jerky and crackers and things like that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
If you wanted something more fancy, you could look for somewhere selling cooked food. You've got the Sour Mole you can eat and drink at. the rain is coming down heavier as it gets darker. Sleeping outside would not be pleasant at this point.
There like a bridge or something anywhere near us, or
around the city, no bridge, but awnings and things like that in alleyways. If you're wanting to rough it, there are a couple of flop houses where you can rent rooms for the hour or for the night.
And I'll just go, hey Safi, what about we go back to that chick that really liked you, the ghoul, and see if we can crash there the night. She really liked you.
I don't have enough for her.
Don't have enough
As
for
in,
what?
I don't have enough drugs for her.
well, we got three lots left.
Then it's too soon.
Or we could just ask if we could crash the night with her.
Don't want to owe her anything.
Okay.
Safi, you know about a flop house that you were going to stay at when you first came to the terminal. You had paid for it, and Medusa ended up finding you before you needed to stay the night. So you've got Tim's is one option for accommodation. You know that it's cheap, but it's essentially just corrugated iron boxes with a mattress in it. Dustwalker, you do know that there is another one that is a bit fancier. Might cost you a couple of extra caps. The fact that you've sold a bunch of drugs today, you're both like Safi's sitting on a lot of caps at the moment.
Yeah, but Safi is. I'm not. I've got I got 17 caps on me.
No, you gave that to the caravan master, so you should have removed those 17 caps.
Oh, did I? Oh
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you.
Okay. I have 0 caps on me, so unless Safi's gonna shout me, I'll be on the street.
So, Safi, what are you wanting to do?
I hear no volunteering of shouting.
I can walk and find that place.
Go to Tim's, yep. So you duck off a little alleyway between a couple of the main shops out on the main street, and there's a set of stairs that go up in an L shape, and on the first landing is a door with a hatch, which is Tim's. Last time you knocked on the door, and Tim opens up the hatch, takes the caps, and gives you a key. So you know that was the process last time. That was a week ago. At this point, are you going to the same place? Or are you looking for something fancier?
I'm happy with this.
Safi?
Where do you think I could find people who live off the land in the city?
Around here, the Railway Alliance controls most of the farming. So there is an information desk that they have at the terminal itself, which is the center of the city, just before the main train lines. You could try there as a starting point. Was that a yes?
Yeah. Let's see if there's anyone there.
So it's starting to get dark. The rain is coming down harder. You head down, turn off Main Street onto Last Ticket Lane. You go down to the end of the road, and it ends at the old train platform. And there's a big place that's just called the ticket office. Big sign up out the front. The clerk there is just leaning on the bench in the dry, watching the rain. And there's a small awning hanging over where he is. And he sees you approach. And he's just like, evening. How can I help?
Know much about the local plant life?
And he just smiles and he just goes, no, not much myself, but I'm good at finding information on things. You needing an expert?
Yes, actually.
You starting a new farm, or what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a specific plant.
So you looking for more of a forager or a farmer?
Good place to start.
All right. Look, give me 2 seconds. Just let me go back through some of my paperwork. I'll see who might be available at this time of night. And he turns back around and he's flicking through. He's got these multiple ledgers on these big rings that flick over. And he's just got all this bug. He's normally down at the Sour Mole. Sits out the front. He's underneath that little green awning that he makes his shop.
You can
You
see
might-
it here on my picture of the sour mole that I have on my wall.
Look, Main Street's kind of dominated by this place. He should still be open. Civic records say that his stall, he's open through to 7 p.m. Yeah. Bug'd be the guy I'd go see.
Okay, sure. Any idea where Needle Dick hangs out?
And he's just laughing.
I haven't heard him called that for quite a while.
Nobody calls him that to his face.
We used to call him A Cup in high school. That's a joke for the ladies out there.
Yeah. And he's just gone, yeah, Needlesticks normally, he goes, you go behind the sound mole, follow the wall. First left, first right, first left. Savvy?
Mm-hmm.
Anything else I can help you with, love?
I'll just like throw him a cap for his trouble.
He catches it out of the air and he's... Love it. Thanks for the tip. You have a good night now. Day, night, night, night. He's just muttering to himself.
Okay, I wander off.
And I'll say to Safi, I'm like, just be careful. Remember, Flensers were at the Sal Mall.
So that was a couple of hours ago. That was at lunchtime. As a retcon, I have modified your armor to note the fact that it is a Flenser uniform as well, attached to that. If you pick up other ones, I will create different versions just so we know what you're, I don't know, disguised as? Not really disguised, just kind of dressed as.
Yep.
If that's okay. So you head back out. Are you heading to Bug first, or are you heading to Needlestick?
To Bug.
Bug. So heading back out into the rain, and it's getting colder and colder. And there's this one little lantern that's just swaying in the wind at this small market stall that's built into the front of one of these shanties. It's got the green awning on it. You just see this really short man. And he's got a selection of just little tiny basic potted plants. They're just essentially dead weeds at this point. But he doesn't have much left at this time of night.
Does he have names for them all? You should ask.
And what do you
That
do?
might mean a lot to him.
Safi? What are you wanting to do?
What plant are you looking
Sorry,
for?
I thought he was asking a question. Did I miss?
He didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. You Bug?
He just perks up. Aye, that's me.
I am looking for a plant. Can you help me?
Depends on what it is, but I can try. 10 caps across my bench. I might be able to remember where some plants are.
What if you don't?
Then I don't remember much.
But if I give it to you and you still don't know, then what?
Well, the 10 caps is for me trying to remember.
Do your deal. You tell me what I need to know, and I will give you one of my tablets, which will make you very happy.
So he's asking for 10 caps, and you're offering him drugs that you've been selling for 65 caps a unit.
It's a great
I'm
deal.
gonna break
What are you
it.
talking about?
The drugs didn't cost her any money.
Yeah, that's
true.
it. Wholesale. Like,
Okay. No, fair.
it's a profit's a profit. Sometimes shops sell things at a lower price.
And let me just roll to see if he's a drug user or not.
Doesn't matter. It's a great deal.
Well, he can on-sell it.
He's just looking at it, and you've got this little paper tab. And he's like, the fuck is that?
It'll make you see colors.
Do your signature maneuver.
He's like, and you've piqued his interest. He's not into drugs himself, but he's going on. Yeah,
Yeah, they all say that.
Okay. He goes,
All right.
all right, hand it over. What are you after?
I'm looking for a plant that helps people go to sleep.
Yep, so... I mean, your valerian root, you can chew on that. It's not the best tasting, and the roughage is a bit strange, but... Or are you looking for something more specific?
It is a forest camphor.
Forest camphor. What colour are the petals on that again? These the green or blue ones?
Last time I
Apple.
heard them, they were blue. But I was on the drug.
So Dustwalker's
It's
saying
apple
blue.
flower.
Safi's saying purple. Okay. Blue
But
or purple?
I was on drug.
You were on drugs. He's going... Purple puts people to sleep, and he's sitting back and he's mulling over it for a bit, and he's going... West of the city, up as it starts heading up into the mountain. He goes, there was a mansion that had this big old garden. He goes, used to have one with purple petals. Might be a starting point.
Is that where the only tits were?
It's the only place I can think of. I've foraged all over these parts.
Have you heard it mentioned in any books that I could look for?
Excuse me, miss, but I can't read. So no, I haven't. And he's holding his hand out, waiting for you to hand over this tab.
I say, this information better be good. And I'm flicking the tab. Like I flick the cap.
And I'll say you've got 5 minutes to get somewhere safe.
And he just looks at the group of 5 Railway Alliance patrol guys walking behind you with automatic weapons, and he just laughs. He's just like, all right. Dustwalker, could you give me a charisma plus speech roll?
Oh god. Two fails. My charisma's not good.
And he just looks at you and he's just like, I think I'll be just fine where I am, thanks. But you have a wonderful day. You too, miss. And he sits back with his arms crossed, lounging. Alright, so you've got some information on where to get your camp free from?
Is the mansion within the confines of the city?
No, so he mentioned that it's west of the city as you start heading up into the mountains.
Okay. Alright. I sort of slightly turn to Dustwalker and just pat him on the chest twice and go, let's go find Needle Dick.
Okay. As I'm walking, I'm like hiding. I'm like holding my hands over the symbols of the flenses on my jacket.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. So you've
Okay.
still got the embroidered name badge, I think it was Corporal Davis.
Have I got like? I don't have matches on me, do I? I can't burn it off.
You don't have anything that will light fires just at this point. Safi might?
Safi, have you got fire?
Frag mine or a frag grenade?
That's an extreme way of removing it, but...
chuck the jacket on the grenade.
I don't think that starts a fire though, so you're still 0 from 2.
I'm pretty sure the grenades would have been taken off us as well.
Yeah. Yep. So anything that is any kind of weapon or explosive has been taken off you and is being stored at the gate.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right. We'll just keep going. Go find Needle Dick.
So you start heading into the alleyways. You follow the wall for a bit. You take the first left, first right, first left. And at the end of this alley, you've got towering on both sides of you is these big 6-story shanties. They've been built one on top of another on top of another. And it is dark down here. Do either of you have any kind of light source?
I'm going to take some cat eye.
Okay, Dustwolf is taking cat eye.
Drugs are
I'll just
fucking
follow.
light.
And I'll take some jet at the same time because I get an extra luck. And I have 2 at the same time.
Okay.
You're gonna be like fucking the dude from Ghostbusters 2 with the lights coming out of his eyes.
Big spotlight torches. Dude.
That's what you think you are, anyway.
Yeah, correct.
Meanwhile,
And
Safi
like,
is
for everyone
like...
else, you're like stumbling into walls and like.
Safi's got her hands out in front of her. Can't see shit in the rain. Trying to follow you.
I'll go, Safi, grab my jacket. I'll just lead her through.
As you're coming around the last corner, somebody walks past you that looks completely cracked out of their mind.
So like me.
And as they walk past, they begin to skip. They don't even acknowledge that you're there. Heading past. You round the corner, and there is Needle Dick standing there.
As they walk past me, I go, Samantha, and just keep walking.
Echoing down the alleyway, and you just hear them going, Samantha, Samantha, Samantha,
Samantha, yeah.
Samantha. You see Needle Dick standing there, and he's just counting out caps, and then putting them in a satchel on his belt. And he looks up, spots you straight away, and he's just like, smooth skin. You're early.
Yes, well, I'm heading out of the city tomorrow. Just checking in on our inventory. Have you moved any of those tabs yet?
Few. It's only been a few hours, keep in mind, so you haven't given him much time.
How many have you got left?
Got 6 left.
Okay, so we got half. All right, well, give me a cut for that.
All right. And he starts counting out. 5, 10, 15. And eventually, he drops 300 caps in your palm. That's minus my cut.
All right, well, keep working. I'll be back. Consider this your test run. If you have my caps when I return, I'll have a new premium product for you to sell.
So you are muscling in on friend. Got it? Secret safe with me, girlie.
Good. And I'll do the same again. Smack Dustwalker on the chest. Let's go.
Is he your
Yes,
puppy
yes,
dog?
madam. Yes, madam.
All right. From there, where are you going? It's about, say, 6:30 at night.
Where to, Miss Safi? Driving Miss Safi. Not in a car. Well, do we want to go back to that place to crash for the night?
Yeah.
Okay, are you getting anything for dinner first, or are you just going to eat your own rations that you carry?
Well, I think Safi shout based on how much drugs we sold tonight. Hey, Miss Safi?
Yeah, we can head to a tavern.
So you've got a couple of options. You've either got sour mole is the obvious one, where you can get a full cooked meal and drinks. The other option is looking for any street vendors that might just be doing basic street foods.
Like a
in
rat
the
burger.
in the rain, probably a lot of them would have packed up by now at this time of night. What would you prefer?
Try the sour mole if you want, Miss Safi, but the Flintzes may be there.
Find somewhere safe.
Well, see if there's any street vendors. If not, we'll go to the sour mole.
So you duck through a couple of alleyways, pop back out onto Main Street at a different spot.
Every alleyway I go into, I go Samantha.
Samantha? You come back out into Main Street and taking a look, rain's getting heavier. Pretty much everybody's starting to pack up. As you're going along, nobody's running any of their carts or anything like that. A lot of stuff has been closed down already for the night. Just see. And yeah, there is nobody left out in the street.
Sour mole it is. But we'll take it very cautiously, just in case.
Yep. So if you're going cautious, it's getting pretty dark out. The rain somewhat conceals you as well. Makes it so that you can't see too far. When you get close to the sour mole, you can see in through the windows before you actually enter.
Mhm.
Let me bring that one back up. Dustwalker, could you give me a perception plus outdoorsman roll? If you're trying to scope out, see if there's any of the flenders there.
1 success.
1 success. Just picking yourself up on the balustrade out the front and peeking in through the windows. You can see clearly through. There is nobody that looks like a flenser in there at the moment. Place is semi-crowded, but not as busy as it should be on a night like tonight.
Okay, looks clear, boss.
Okay, let's get some rest.
Bits of chow.
All right, so you head inside. As you do, there's a bit of a crowd around the bar. There's a couple of spots there, but you've got a choice. You can sit at the bar, or there's the tables closer to the window. What would you prefer?
Tables at the window.
Mm-hmm. As usual, Jazzy Lily is in the background, her striking purple gear glinting in the light. One of the other bar girls comes over to your table and she's just like, all right, we got mole rat kebabs are our special tonight. Otherwise we got mole rat stew or mole rat steaks. What are you looking for?
Get a rat burger.
Rats? Haven't seen any rats around here lately. Could go a rat burger.
A rat burger.
Got mole rats. They're a bit tougher, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Close to a rat. Sounds good.
Instead of mole rats, what about rat mole? It's just baby moles, quite tender. Eat those.
Be like veal. All right. So, mole rat burger for you, tall man. You little one, what do you want?
What are you, deaf? I said steak.
Yes, I am deaf. I think you might have been muted. Steak. Big steak, little steak. Lots of steaks. What are you after?
I want a steak.
All right, big mole rat steak for the little one. Drinks, what are you having?
I don't know. What do you got?
We got beer, wine, spirits. We got this green stuff that makes you walk sideways.
I'll go water.
Keeping a clear head.
Especially in this place.
Safi, what are you drinking?
I'll have a wine.
Wine? All right. Red or white?
White.
White? Back in a minute, lovelies. She ducks out the back. A few minutes later, she brings drinks out, and she goes, you didn't say if you wanted a glass or the bottle, so I brought both.
A glass is fine.
Just a glass? You sure? Like, I've already opened the bottle. It's ready to go.
And I just give him a glaring look.
Got it? Glass? Perfect. And it's only got a couple of chips in the glass. Water for you, sir. And she sits down an Aquapura perfect purified water that actually costs more than the wine. All right, your meals will be out in a few.
Probably get sick by drinking this.
Now, that's good stuff.
Okay. We'll see.
And she scuttles off. The crowd starts to grow a little bit. More people start crowding in. Dustwalker, can you give me another perception plus outdoorsman roll, please?
One success.
One success. So you've sat yourself deliberately so that you're facing the doorway, and you are scanning every single person that comes in, ready to react at a moment's notice. Nobody that's come in looks like anybody bad. No flensers. You're just waiting for your food. 10 minutes goes past, 15 minutes, and then finally she comes out, brings out these 2 big plates of food, plonks them down in front of you. Steak for the lady, and then we've got a mole rat burger for the tall gentleman. All right. Do you want a refresher on your drinks? Or are we just paying now?
I just turn and look at Safi.
You're being wined and dined.
Yeah, we're done.
100 caps. That'll sit you at.
Jesus.
Oh, you ask for the best stuff we have, I get you the best stuff we've got.
I'll toss him the money.
Sorry, what was that?
I'll toss him the money.
On the ground.
Pick it up.
She's like, haha, yeah, I don't get that every day. Fucking raiders. She's picking up the caps off the floor. As you're sitting there eating your dinner, a little bit on, a voice just behind your head, Dustwalker, just says, well, I was wondering when I was going to see you again.
Samantha?
And as the two of you turn, there is Booth standing there.
Oh, fuck.
Big showman smiles. And he says, I think I'd like you to come and see my newest play. It's on at the theatre downstairs tonight. 2 tickets on me, and he plonks them down on the table between the two of you. It's a wonderful play I've just started doing. It's called 2 Men, 1 Geiger Counter.
Sure it's not called 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
He goes, that was our working title, funny enough. He goes, tickets for you, just excellent seeing you again. I do hope, Safi, that you got my present from earlier as well. Ta! And he snakes off into the crowd with a flourish.
Wonder how much we can sell these from.
Blood drains from Safi's face. She turns to Dustworm and goes, I thought he died.
You do. Same.
That was the guy that murdered Kennedy, right?
He's on the grassy knoll, yeah. You've been
wait,
left...
it was Douglas Booth, Ramley.
Yes, yeah. And it was... Correction, it was Nash that did that, not him. So you've been left with 2 theatre tickets for tonight's show. There is the theatre below the Sour Mole, where his performances are held. A large chunk of the population of the terminal goes to these performances. It's become quite a big thing.
Sorry, I don't understand.
That's good, neither do I. Fucking computers talking at me.
When's the waitress gonna come back? When she passes us again, I'm gonna say, how much can I get for these 2 pieces of shit?
So she's heading past heading to another table. And you just catch her eye, and she stops for a second. She's like, sorry, did you want some more drinks?
No.
Dessert? We've got a
They-
wonderful creme
These
brulee out
two
the back.
tickets. Shh. These 2 tickets. How much can we get for them?
And she's squinting, and she's like, theater tickets? Well, that's a Jazzy question. That's not a me question.
Jazzy.
So she's the one up at the bar.
Staffy, do you want to go tonight, or you want me to go see if I can get some money for this?
I don't get money. I can't be bothered watching him.
I've got no interest in what's going to watch.
I thought he was dead.
Booth, sorry. I'm gonna. I reckon we should tell friend, and we should probably come back and try to kill him.
He's a deserter.
Yeah, correct. So no, I'll go
The
up to
last
Jazzy.
thing that you guys saw was security camera footage of him getting kidnapped. He got black bagged.
Yeah, well, that
He's clearly fine.
That's not the same as deserting. Oh.
Well, he could have planned it. So I'll go up to Jazzy and see if I can get some money for these tickets.
And she skates down to your end of the bar, leans over. She goes, "Dust Walker.
Hey, honey.
What's up, lovely?"
These 2 things. How much can I get for them?
He's scalping tickets to both show.
Yeah. I don't have time to go, so we just need to get rid of them because we gotta go. Got a meeting. Go get to.
All right, look, I'll get you 50 caps for him.
50 caps for each.
For each.
Sounds good.
Swing him at me.
Give him to her.
And she palms over 100 caps.
Nice. I go back and I tell Safi we got 50 caps for him.
Well, that just paid for dinner, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, she gets 50. I get 50.
Well, 100 total.
No, I only told you I got 50 for him. I'm broke.
Right.
So I give you 50. Here's my money for dinner.
Right. Okay.
All right. You finish up your meals. Are you doing anything further tonight, or heading to some accommodation?
I'm happy
I'm
to
to sleep.
call it.
As you're heading back out into the rain, you're glancing around. You're just about to hit the swing doors at the front, and Callum walks in. He's got another Flenser soldier with him. And he's laughing and talking with him, and then he stops and takes one look at you. And his face sours. He goes,
Just give him
Dustwalker.
just give him a cheeky smile.
He's not smiling back.
I know.
He goes, I see nobody's kicked your teeth in yet. Disappointing.
I start just my robot hand just start closing my fist. Open, close, open, close. Just looking at it. Just ignoring.
And he gets right up in your face. Because you're a little bit taller than him. He gets up
I'm
on
looking down.
tiptoes.
I'm looking down on him. He goes,
He goes, how about we settle this now?
how about you walk out of here while you still can?
Give me a charisma plus speech roll, please.
Oh, motherfuck. 2 successes.
His 2 abysmal failures.
He cries and runs away.
And then he looks down at your cybernetic arm and he just... Yep.
I just
Steps
hold it up
back.
in front of him and goes, upgrades, bitch.
He just drops a big loogie in front of you and then gestures to his mate to step around you two and head in.
So I want to slap him with my robot hand.
As you can.
But
Go
no,
on.
no. We're trying to keep the peace here. We need to get out of here tomorrow. We don't need to be locked up tonight.
So behind you, all you hear is Jazzy, beers, our tab. And he heads into the throng of people. You head out into the street. Safi, you leading Dustwalker to Tim's?
Yep.
As we walk in there, I'm like, well, that could have gone worse.
Keep walking.
So you head through. You head up the alley between some of the shanties, up the stairs. Bang on the door. The hatch opens up and Tim just sticks his head out. He's just like, yep. What you want?
We need a place to sleep.
15 caps a room. How many you want?
Two rooms, please.
And are you handing over the 30 caps?
Yes, I would say so.
I'm broke.
Dote on me, please.
I am the bodyguard, right? Yeah, the bodyguard's got to get some.
Slides 2 keys over. Number 14, number 15. Up the end on the right. And as you head down to your rooms, opening them up, it is just a freezing cold corrugated iron cube with a questionable looking mattress on the floor. Is there anything that you're wanting to do before you go to sleep tonight?
So who's the big spoon?
No, they got 2 separate rooms. I was going to ask that question if they only got 1 room.
Do we have anything to like jam underneath the door handle? Chair or something?
There's no chair in here. There is a mattress.
I'll jam the mattress
So
up
you
against,
can jam your mattress up against the door.
So you can
against the
jam
door.
the mattress against the door and then sleep on the timber floor. Is that...
No. I'm gonna jam it up like on a 45-degree angle, and I'll sleep on the mattress
So
on
when
the
they're at
Against
the
45-degree
door,
angle.
slide the mattress.
Yeah.
At least it's like a wake up alarm.
Be back in a sec.
Safi, are you doing anything before you go to sleep?
I walk up to the bed and I flop down on it and
Yep.
pass out immediately.
Face down. Under the festering mattress.
I probably wouldn't get my face anywhere near this mattress personally, but that's just me.
Look, you're going to come out of it with nits, one way or the other. Just go with it, or some sort of lice. Just be grateful if it's only in your hair.
All right. Bouncing back to Shishishka. You earlier in the day, you are making your way out into the tunnel. Are you locking the door behind you? So you've seen that it gets locked from the inside, and then from the outside, you take a brick out, there's a key. Are you locking it, or are you leaving this one unlocked?
No, I leave it locked. I do lock it, but I'm also a bit more chill now. With that welder closed, I'm feeling pretty good because I've seen that the ghouls can't get outdoors, right? Because
Correct.
I'm not. We already have proven
Until you aggravate them, they're not going to try to bash through anything. Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, we saw. If in my mind, that'd be more than help. So I'm pretty chill. I'm actually just walking. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like I've done something for the world today, right? I generally feel pretty good. I do stop and reflect for a moment, and then I close the door as like a metaphor for closing a door on this, this little event. I think that'd be fair to say, and I sort of calmly and with a little bit of a spring in my step, but I feel pretty good about myself. I start to make my way towards the exit. I'm wary. So don't. I'm not like just running out the exit, but when I get to the exit, I'll assess my options because I'm on my own. I'm
So you've
inclined
still
to be in a
got,
little bit more in stealth mode.
yeah, you've still got
As
Dot
best I
hovering with you.
can.
As you come out into the tunnel, you notice how much colder it is outside. It was quite well insulated inside there.
I
It
don't
is.
think you didn't bring a jacket, did you, Dot?
Dot's just going, a jacket for you, Miss Shishishka, or for me?
Well, if we had one, we could share.
I don't think either of us have a jacket, Miss Shishishka.
Well,
Perhaps thinking warm thoughts?
I'd ask you to. Well, no, don't do that. I'm quite sore, and I feel that would manifest itself in you microwaving me. So let's just
Actually,
not
she's
take
already
that
zapped
literally,
you
Dot,
once, hasn't
and
she?
we'll move.
Yeah.
No. Belay that order, Dot. We'll just give us a little shout out. I'd like scans ahead, 10-second intervals. A warning if there is something in shooting range of us.
Yep. So she starts hovering a bit further ahead of you, heading out 5-10 meters ahead, doing her usual laser scans and things like that. Returns nothing detected.
That's going to be ongoing as I'm walking along.
Yep. It then clicks 8 a.m. and she all of a sudden just stops what she's doing and starts making a beeline northeast.
Yep.
You would have to run to keep up with her.
No, I don't run.
Okay. As you're walking, she heads out of the tunnel and disappears off into the ruins.
Typical.
So you're left on your own. As you
Fair
come
enough.
out of the tunnel, it is heavily overcast. Quite a dreary day. It's not raining yet. You get the feeling it might later.
Might rain today. I say to no one, wishing I had someone to have that inane conversation with. No, I don't. That actually. I think I'm going to. Let me have a think. How did I get in here? How was I stealthed on the way in? Our stupid Dot was like stealth clouding me or something, wasn't she?
Onto Dot and then requested that she activate her stealth unit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know that this time. All right. Well, I'm going to be pretty cautious coming towards and out the entrance. Just like down low, not crouching, but not far off, like on all fours to go down the side and then out of the tunnel.
Yep.
I'm a little bit scared.
So heading out, you're not sure what to expect. You've normally had other people with you anytime you go out into the city. You
Mhm.
being by yourself would be a bit weird. In this case, you've normally, at the very least, you've had Swali with you.
Mm.
Most of the time, you would have 1 or 2 raiders with you for actual direction
Oh,
and
it's
protection.
back to when I was a kid.
Yeah, when you were younger out east, it was a little bit more calm back then.
Hmm.
Heading into the ruins of multi-story buildings that line the sides of the road along here,
Mm.
to provide you with some cover. Which direction are you heading? Are you heading back to the sewers? Are you heading to the terminal? What are you wanting to do?
I'm going to take the. I think I'm going to take the blue path back. Actually,
Mhm.
basically, I'm going to take the blue path.
Just mimicking what you came through earlier.
Close. Yeah, pretty close to it.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
certainly all the way to the main highway. I'll take the blue path, but oh no, what's that? There's a main road. It says patrolled by terminal. Oh, sorry, patrolled by railway alliance, isn't it?
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, this
I'm
whole
actually
area
going
will
to go.
be. Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually going to go the 2 main roads the whole way. So out of the sewer, all the way down the main road to the crossroads.
Yep.
The big crossroads where the peach path goes through, and then I'm going to go down and basically follow the peach path home. Yep. So I'm going to go to that crossroads and then follow peach home.
Easy. Yep.
Hoping, because I'm a girl on my own here. I'm hoping that I do see patrols because that gives me a level of comfort.
Correct. You're used to them traveling around.
Yeah.
This
I'm a
area.
civilian. I'm
Yeah.
not out to get it. I'm a civilian. I draw comfort
From any level
in
of
our
security.
fleet operation.
Yeah. So as you're walking home, you are trying to follow as best you can the
I
main
also
roads,
picked up
the
a couple
signs.
of bits of scrap on the way to make it look like I was out here for a reason, because it'd be weird if you're out here and holding nothing.
Yep. So you start collecting just bits and pieces. Any little. Are you looking for like metal or electronics or anything specific, or just bits and pieces?
Something that doesn't look like I'm holding just like rocks, like
Yeah.
just whatever.
Look,
like there's not going to be much of value out there, right? So I'm
scrap
not.
metal is the big one.
Yeah, so I
in
grab a couple of
the
bits of scrap,
wasteland,
and I'm
so
going to say, and I'll, if need be, I'll stitch some story together about repairing something, and I needed a certain type of aluminium,
Yep.
whatever. I'd be able to spin that story. I'm just carrying something because nothing would be weird.
all right. So you make your way down the road. As you're reaching the intersection, which is then where there is the highway that dips down. Freeway dips down. Inset into the ground. You start walking down the on-ramp, and you see up ahead there is a big Railway Alliance patrol. There's 7 people in this one, compared to the normal ones you see are normally 2 to 3. And they are walking
walk, like,
7
right
abreast up the road.
Yep. So I obviously walk right over to the side of the road to politely let them pass.
Yep. So you're coming down the on-ramp. They're proceeding north up the freeway, and one of them just takes a look at you and, "You all good out here, Dale?"
Yes, sir. Good morning to you. Just getting some alley.
"Yeah, all right. You got a home to get to? Because it's not safe out here at the moment."
Yep, I got a place.
Do you want an escort home, or are you okay?
Well, you tell me. Anything bad down the road there?
We haven't spotted anything yet, but A couple of nights ago, we had some just east of here.
Yeah, right. If there was nothing that you saw, I'm happy to take my chances. I appreciate it, officer.
All right, you stay safe.
Will do. See you around. And I
And
still wait for the pass.
the group passes. After they pass you, they just stop underneath where the road bridge goes over the freeway. So they're under a bit of cover. Couple of them take out cigarettes. They're standing around. Just must be a point where they have a break. The one that was talking to you is just watching. Waves as
that's
you
fair. And
as you go, and they're
I
just making sure you're all good.
I just walk back down the main road, and then I actually, if I turn a corner in their eyesight, I sort of give them a little wave. You know.
Yep. He waves back.
Yeah, because I'm a girl. I know when the lad's watching me.
Yeah. You continue to head down the freeway, coming down through to the next big intersection, where you would normally turn off to head into the grid a bit more, heading towards the sewer hideout. And there's a gravel incline going from the freeway up to the rest of it. And you spot a couple of people sitting just at the top. They've got one of these big barrels. They've got a fire burning in it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, they're just sitting on these plastic deck chairs, and he just leans over. He's just like, what do you want?
Oh, not much. Got a beer?
Little one like you, might be able to rustle one up. You want to come keep me company?
Yeah, why not? I'll come and say hi.
And as you are scrabbling up the gravel, he is licking his lips, staring
Give
at
us a
you.
hand, would you?
Certainly, madam. He's got a beer in one hand and holds his hand out to you.
I hope that other one's got something more than bloody nothing in it. Where's my beer? I'm not precious.
And he goes, how about you finish mine? And he hands over the half drunk beer.
Beer and a roofie.
No worry.
The
Will
other
do,
one?
sir. And I do. I have a swig and say, so what's going on here, boys?
The other one is sitting there just
sit around here watching the road,
staring into the flames.
Obviously, one hand on hips, other hand on beer.
And the other one doesn't speak. First one just says, yeah, we just watch the road.
Yeah, right.
What are
you
you
watching for? Me?
looking out for?
You my fan club.
Anyone? We could be your fans.
Yeah, right. How much?
Oh no, we don't pay for this.
Ah, right. Do you get many customers?
And the other one stands up. He's got two big knives at his belt.
Yeah, that's not unusual. I say. Do you get many customers?
And he goes, customers ain't the word. And the first
patrons.
one reaches out to snatch at your arm. Can you please give me an agility plus athletics roll?
No. He grabs my arm.
That's okay, we're not even rolling on this.
Not yet. See where this goes. Man of pigs. It's fine. This is normal.
You used to that?
I'm always
You
so
actually,
regular.
you actually get treated with a modicum of respect. You've
Just
never
play
been.
it. Yeah, you go and DM.
Yeah, yeah. And he just goes, wonder what you taste like.
I can tell you.
And his mate
Then I licked my arm,
pulls out.
and it said, "Tastes terrible." Quite frankly, I haven't watched in a while. But that's a hormonal thing, you know. I'm still working through it. You know how it is, eh?
And his
The
mate takes out both of
you
his
know,
long knives and starts scraping them against each other.
yeah. This will be good because this is the first time I have had gay sex.
Is that what you're saying to them?
Yes.
Jesus. That's a solid bluff. Good luck.
Charisma.
Charisma plus speech roll, please. Just to throw these guys off. Jesus Christ.
Let's do this. I'll do 3 rolls, hey? Why not? I don't think anyone else needs it.
Using an action point.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
What'd you say? Charisma and speech?
Speech, yes.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay. That would be 4 successes. Sorry, 3 successes.
Sorry. You fuck off.
No,
Yeah,
it's 3
just
successes.
Three
Charisma
successes.
six.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 successes.
Act skill.
Yeah,
Yep.
no problem. And I say after that, mate.
Is mate sharpening his blades? Just takes one look and he's... no, we're not like that. Stop.
No, we're gonna eat ya.
Well, I was hoping you were. What are you saying? You're not going to follow through?
Not now. You kind of ruined it.
Well, can I have another beer?
Sure, they crack open the esky and take out a cold one just for you.
One for the road, brother, and we won't say nothing about it. Better hunting, lads, and I cheers him. Bottom of the glass cheers, like, you know, spirit of the Orthodox people, and I blow him a little kiss and walk back down the top of the ridge line till a place I can walk down, swaying my hips.
So as you're walking away, all you can hear is the two of them bickering, going, "She's talking about you. No, she was talking about you. No, she was talking about you." So they rolled a 1 and an 18 against your 3 successes. Fucking smartass. Rest of the trip back home is fairly uneventful for you. You make it to the sewer. You see a few patrols in the distance. None of them cross your path specifically. You've reached the elevator key in the pin that Safi showed you, and the elevator leads you down into the sewer.
I take a look around. I look up at the camera, and I just give it a wave. And as I walk into the elevator, I take a big sigh, big breath and a sigh as the elevator starts moving down.
Sigh of I made it home, or a sigh of Like, what's your emotion behind that one?
Just an exhale as somewhat of the weight of the world being ejected from me.
Yeah. So that's it's relief at getting home. Elevator doors, you step out. We will then snap back to Nash and Friend, who are in the storeroom.
Looking into a broom cupboard.
Right. Now, before we continue, are we okay with going through to 10:30, or would we prefer to call it now?
I'd probably call it now, but that's just me. I'm fucked.
You're a bit fucked.
I am also pretty wrecked.
Okay. So we'll call it here. That's fine. I just realised the time. I lost 10 minutes.
Oh
Apologies.
fuck yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.